Guys doing? And don't forget, my mother had court cases against some of these political families. And, in reference to court cases, it says people's identities, fingerprints, DNA type, and race and religion, too. So don't forget that information. That in reference to when my mother had court cases against these government people, and then these government people had intentionally tried to steal my name and family history and DNA and sperm and genetics, and these people tried to steal my identity, and they tried to steal the identity of my parents. These people even tried to change my race. I'm not talking about for entertainment purposes in reference to when I performed as different artists in media and things like that. I'm talking about reality, real facts of history, real facts of identity. These government people, my mother had some of these people in court. And some of these people are the ones that murdered my parents. When after my mother had them in court, those people violated restraining orders. And don't forget, it says race and religion and information and identification of who I am in those court cases that my mother had against these politicians and these illegal political families. And these political families that was stealing from me, and these political families that was trying to steal my identity and family history. I can see the Photoshop your shit that you're doing, government man. On some things, you need to go into court. You're messing with my nose. You're trying to change my nose into some ex-politician's looking nose or something. So in reference to the information, the real protocol is my identity. Not no ex-politician, government man's identity, or any former president that's trying to steal my identity. Don't forget, it's documented on American documents too, and Treasury documents, and internationally. And don't forget, my mother had phone call conversations, and my mother even went to the White House before when I was being held hostage in Indiana. All the records of all the information of all the people my mother spoke to, all the information in reference to which politicians my mother spoke to in reference to these people holding me hostage and these people abusing me. These would be public information. And in reference to these government people and these politicians trying to play tricks, whoever the bad ones are, it needs to be documented in the media, too. These people trying to play tricks, these people trying to play games with their Photoshop shit. Find out what's the name of the person that's trying to claim to be me. What race and religion is that person? Real protocol is my identity in the media. I'm not German or Middle Eastern either. So which people aren't understanding the role protocol in the media? Is it the Germans or the Middle Easterners that don't understand this is a first world country? And the role protocol in the media is my identity. So who the fuck are these people trying to steal my identity? The people that are injuring me from satellite, burning my foot, or burning my face and teeth, and burning my tailbone and other parts of the anatomy. Who the fuck are these people? When some of these people are in government or they're former government people, they took an oath in office. If they are conspiring against me or the American system of law, those people have to get prosecuted. Those government people. They're violating laws of America and freedom laws and privacy laws and anatomy laws of where they don't have a right touching or trying to hurt me in any way. These government people. It needs to be a public list in reference to which people my parents had restraining orders on. Whoever they are. These bad people. So don't forget, these people trying to confuse my identity. Some of these people was prosecuted in courts. People trying to confuse my race and ethnicity. I'm not talking about when I've performed as a different artist in media and things like that. I'm talking about reality. Facts of birth name and family history. Those government people need to go into court. And don't forget, these people kidnapped me from California. There's even phone records in California in reference to these people calling out to California as they had premeditated and plotted their activities of kidnapping me, as their people was trying to steal my mother and father's estates. How many people have they arrested that have tried to steal my identity? How many people have they arrested that are roadblocking me from my mother and father's mansions? I got kidnapped from my mother and father's mansions. Where's the information so I can travel back to my mother and father's mansions? I need the information sent here to the little house 315. Now, is somebody stealing that information too? And nobody's arrested those people for that shit? Is that what it is? Find out whose face they're trying to play their Photoshop shit, trying to steal my YouTube video revenues when I have made YouTube videos. What race is that motherfucker? What ethnicity is that government man that's doing this shit? Isn't there an internal affairs division of government? This is America. It's always going to be America. Is it a German man that's trying to steal my identity? Middle Eastern man? They're always making my nose look big. Told you my nose is real small, man. Show up in court, government man. Royal protocol in the media is my identity, not yours or anybody else's, government man. It's my identity and who my parents are and grandparents, plus laws and protection and property information and land acknowledgments and company acknowledgments of information, plus needs to be documented and needs to be advertised in the media too, or published in the media. Reference to many things.